Hey Guardians, how's everyone doing? I'm still working on the dawning right now. I think the first thing um, that you have to remember every year for this event is if you have this ship, then go ahead and equip it for the entire event. And specifically, it is the Starfarer 7M. So it helps you get Dawning Spirit. Yeah, see, Spirit of the Season grants a chance to generate Dawning Spirit whenever you find a dawning ingredient. So we're going to be generating a lot of ingredients for the oven. Anytime you get an ingredient drop, you have a better chance of, or you have a chance of getting Dawning Spirit. So I found that every year I use this now. This is a really old chip. I don't know, like if you don't have it already, I don't know where you would get it from, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on here with the lore. But yeah, so if you don't have it already, I don't know how you would get it. Um, because we got this one what several seasons ago. But like I said, if you do still have it, or if you have it already, then yeah, I would say go ahead and use it for the entire event. The other thing that I'm doing is like I'm still on the power level grind. I'm starting to get some drops. Like I've got 502s right here. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of 500s to 502s to drop right now. So to help me out with that, because I have a lot of armor to infuse, I'm running a lot of the Fireteam Ops because the top three are all matchmaking. If you go below that to everything else, there is no matchmaking for these, and there's less rewards. So if you're trying to run this as efficiently as possible, the matchmaking helps. Even though your power level drop is probably not going to be as high, you might lose a point or two with that. But I think just the amount of drops really helps. Um, so for today, we got Fallen S.A.B.E.R, which is pretty easy to run. You get the two completion rewards. You get two Dawning Ingrams, and then you also get an extra bonus focus, which is it looks like a fusion rifle, and I believe this particular one is in the kinetic slot. But anyway, so you get 5 drops for Fallen S.A.B.E.R. You get let's see, 6 drops for Expedition. Now, Expedition does run longer. Um, Especially compared to Fallen S.A.B.E.R. But you get 2 completion rewards, 1 bonus drop, that's 3. Then you get the 2 Dawning Ingrams, that's 5. And then add on for today, you get robes. Um, as long as you get over the B grade on your run. So make sure that any objectives that you see, you complete those on there to make sure that the grade for that activity isn't at least a B. And then finally, we have Battleground Behemoth. So you got 2 completion rewards, 2 bonus drops, 2 Dawning Ingrams, and the bonus focus for this event or this activity is gloves. So 2, 4, 6, you get 7 drops for this. Now, Battlegrounds, um, I wouldn't say they're as long as the expeditions, but they're still long. But you get 7 drops for this, you get 6 drops for this, and you get 5 drops for Fallen S.A.B.E.R. So if you just want to run all three, I don't think that the drops are gonna decrease. So every time you run this, you're gonna get five. Every time you run expedition, you're gonna get six drops. Um, every time you run behemoth, seven drops. But I do think those bonus, like the two, like you see two completion rewards, two bonus drops, I do think those are taken away after the first run. So then you're left with the two completion rewards, the two Donnie Ingrams, and the gloves. This one you get one bonus drop. I think that falls off after your first run. Um, so then you're left with the two completion rewards, two Donnie Ingrams, and the robes for this one. So that's still five. Um, this one is still five. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then this one's five. So I might have had a bonus drop with this one earlier, but I've already run it one time. So if you just want to farm these, you're going to get five drops for each one. Um, and then what you want to do, if you want to get some more of those bonus drops, like for this one, if you complete it, you get four portal bonus drops. Like these are random, but odds are some of the bonus drops that you get as a reward will fall into Fireteam Ops. So you just have to see where they fall. This one's the same thing. You get four uh, portal bonus drops once you complete this one. So some of those bonus drops might go to the Fireteam Ops that are matchmaking, that have matchmaking open to it. But other than that, um, I don't think there's anything else. Oh, and then the other thing, in terms of tiers, and I know this season is a little bit weird, but it's also based on your guardian rank. So you see with some of my drops, um, like see this one's a tier four, and then this is a tier five. So if you want tier fives to drop more consistently, I would definitely suggest getting your guardian rank up to nine. Um, and mine says that it's at nine, but it's really not. I'm actually at rank eight, but I got to rank nine last season. You just have to do it over again. So you go through all the objectives. I still have to run something on with a famine modifier, and then I have to run two master quests. So I just run these on the lowest power setting possible to make it as easy as possible. Um, and then that'll get me up to, technically I'll be rank 8, and then I get to rank 9, and then there's more that I have to complete for that, more objectives and whatnot. But anyway, try to get to rank 9. Get to rank 9, complete all these objectives. Um, and once you're at rank 9, it's pretty much a guarantee after that that any drops you have will be a tier 5. So that's also helpful. But right now, I mean, my main concern is getting my my power level up to 550, and then I can just wander around and do whatever, else that I want to do in the game. But yeah, right now my power level is just I really want to see it at 550. But yeah, that's all I have. And I don't think there's anything else. If you want to go solo, like I said in the video yesterday, you have one completion reward. You do get an extra Dawning Ingram drop, and then you have the bonus focus. So for today, it's gonna be creation. It's gonna be the most rewarding for the solo ops, but everything else will just give you one reward, and you'll maybe get a bonus drop. But like Caldera for today, it's just one reward. Now, the plus side of this is that you crank up the difficulty level um, as much as you need to on the solo ops, and then you'll get, as long as you make your like a B plus, at least a B plus on the activity, you'll get your drops will really be high in terms of power level. So you'll max out your power level, um, guaranteed basically with these drops. Solo ops, it can be well. I would say fire team ops it can be a little inconsistent because sometimes your team you'll have really good teammates and you'll get a really good, a really high grade, and then sometimes you'll be thrown into the middle of a bad match and you'll complete it, but then your grade will be like a C plus or maybe a B, and that means that your rewards are gonna drop at a lower power level than it should have been. So you do have to be mindful of that. So that's why I mentioned yesterday I would run both. I would run the matchmaking like three or four of these, and then I would go back to um, the solo WAP and I would run maybe three of these just to get my power level to get a few bumps up, as efficiently as possible. But like I say, in order to fill out the rest of your gear, um, definitely run these. And you just go back and forth between the fire team ops and the solo ops. And I found that that helps me level up faster, or I would say the most efficient way. And again, the quick plays don't really help you anymore because they are locked at 400, at least for me. You do get a tier 5, but if you get a tier 5 drop at power level 400 and you're at, 490 or 500, it's not going to help you at all, in terms of power level grind. So, anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.